that part of my life I like to keep a little mysterious, so that I don't know. I like to come up with like little quirky lines in sometimes to all my younger friends and be like, I used to be married and I'm already divorced. Just kind of keep the mystery up there. Because we all, it seems that nowadays especially, we all kind of run into like a middle of the ground complication. I don't know, but I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
Who are your favorite comics? Who's your inspiration?
I'm gonna tell you right now, as a Korean immigrant, someone who really stood out to me was Bobby Lee. I don't see him as necessarily a role model by any means, but as a Korean comedian myself, and I grew up watching him, it was just so impactful to me to see someone who looked like me to some degree to be in comedy like that in mainstream. So Bobby Lee, I love Theo Vaughn, and shout out to Shane Gillis. He's a big advocate for people with disabilities, especially Down syndrome, and I really like to support like personalities and people uplift others.
So you have your own podcast, and how long have you been doing that?
Not very long, maybe like an year or so, but it's a podcast meant to amplify the voices of other people with disabilities. It's not comedy centered. I started the podcast before I started comedy, so it's just people who are living their lives, having their own successes in their own fields, talking about their lives on my podcast and their struggles and how they overcame things. Part of the reason why I'm doing it because I've never growing up have seen a lot of people with disabilities be successful in media or anything like that, and so I wanted to provide representation for my younger self and those like me. So
Awesome. So cerebral palsy, right? Is
yes.
at birth. It's like a ball constructor, right? So yeah, were you bullied growing up? What made you funny?
To be honest with you, okay, well, I was bullied a lot when I was in Korea when I was born, but that's part of the reason why my family brought me here, is because kids were a little bit more open-minded. I used to be in a wheelchair at that time, and my friends were really excited about like pushing me around in recess and things like that. Whereas in Korea, I was bullied a lot, but starting from being in America, I didn't have much